Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
More Trump appointments, more antisemitism in the UN, a Pentagon leaker sentenced, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Aid entering Gaza declined during the month of October, particularly in the northern Gaza Strip, where a military offensive against Hamas is underway. Anti-Semites at the United Nations are increasingly blaming Israel over the reasons for and extent of the problem. Stephanie Dujarric, spokesperson for UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, stated on October 27th that repeated efforts to deliver humanitarian supplies were being denied by the Israeli authorities. Brigadier General Elad Goram, head of the Coordination of Government Activities in the territories that oversees the humanitarian civil effort in Gaza, told Fox News Digital that the accusation is 100% pure, complete lie. Goran said that there will be a time that people will write books about what has happened during this war, not just in the battlefield, but also the fight over narratives, the false narratives by the international community. Goran emphasized the lack of logistical capacity, lack of trucks, lack of manpower, and lack of resources, and overall lack of commitment in the United Nations effort. If this is the most important humanitarian logistical operation, Goran asked, why the UN only brought 69 personnel and 40 trucks to distribute aid. We feel that the UN does not want to be excellent in their job because they believe that if they do their job well, it will ease pressure on Israel, Goran said. President-elect Donald Trump picked Tesla CEO Elon Musk and biotech company founder Vivek Ramaswamy, a former Republican presidential candidate, to lead an effort to cut spending, eliminate regulations, and restructure federal agencies. Trump said in a statement Tuesday night that Ramaswamy and Musk would lead what the president-elect called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. The group's mandate is to streamline government bureaucracy, the president-elect said. The agency will operate outside of the federal government and will work with the White House Office of Management and Budget to implement its recommendations. Musk isn't expected to become an official government employee, meaning he likely wouldn't be required to divest from his business empire. Trump gave Musk and Ramaswamy a deadline of July 4th, 2026, amid the nation's 250th birthday celebrations and just months before the midterm elections to complete their work. Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee is the choice to be the next U.S. ambassador to Israel in the incoming Trump administration. I am pleased to announce that the highly respected former governor of Arkansas, Mike Huckabee, has been nominated to be the United States ambassador to Israel, Trump said in a statement. Mike has been a great public servant, governor, and leader in faith for many years. He loves Israel and the people of Israel, and likewise the people of Israel love him. Mike will work tirelessly to bring about peace in the Middle East. Pete Hegseth is Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense. Hegseth served in the Army and did tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Guantanamo Bay, and has been a host on Fox News since 2014. Announcing the pick, Trump said, "Peter has spent his entire life as a warrior for the troops and for the country." Hegseth, 44, was on no one's radar when possible Pentagon chiefs were discussed. Trump has also selected South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem to serve as his next Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. If confirmed, the governor, who does not live in a border state, will head the sprawling agency that oversees U.S. Customs and Border Protection, FEMA, ICE, and the Secret Service. Semaphore also reports that Trump's team is eyeing a Senate-confirmed job for RFK Jr. Jax Texera, the Massachusetts Air National Guard member who pleaded guilty to leaking highly classified military documents about the war in Ukraine on a gaming site, was sentenced Tuesday to 15 years in prison. He was brought into court in an orange jumpsuit and showed no visible reaction as he was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Indira Taiwani. Earlier in the hearing, he apologized before the judge. In addition, Texera was sentenced to 3 years of supervised release. He also faces a military court-martial, which is scheduled to begin in March 2025. Federal prosecutors requested that he be sentenced to nearly 17 years in prison, stating he perpetuated one of the most significant and consequential violations of the Espionage Act in American history. The Consumer Price Index rose 0.2% in October, seasonally adjusted, and rose 2.6% over the last 12 months. The index for shelter rose 0.4% in October, accounting for over half of the monthly all items increase. The food index also increased over the month, rising 0.2%, as the food at home index increased 0.1%, and the food away from home index rose 0.2%. The energy index was unchanged over the month after declining 1.9% in September. The index for all items less food and energy rose 0.3% in October, as it did in August and September. Indexes that increased in October include shelter, used cars and trucks, airline fares, medical care, and recreation. The indexes for apparel, communication, and household furnishings and operations were among those that decreased over the month. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, Rumble, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.